So now it's time for the three kings to return home. But what to do about Herod's request to tell him the exact location of Jesus? The Bible tells us something very interesting happened now. And being warned of God in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed into their own country another way. Now it's interesting that this information came to the three kings in a dream, because Persian magi were supposed to be able to do magic and interpret dreams. Our word magic comes from magi. Remember those pointy hats the magi wore? That's the origin of our wizard's hat, from Merlin to Harry Potter. Dreams would have been right up the three kings' alley. Magi were famous in the ancient world for interpreting dreams. The three kings may have even had a dream book, one where if you had a dream, you could look it up and see what it meant. Now, I wish I had a Magi dream book to show you, but I don't. None have survived. But I've got an Egyptian one, and I think it'll give us a good idea of what was involved. Let me show you how it worked. Let's say you had a dream about sailing in a boat. You'd look it up in this column. And here it is, sailing in a boat. Then you'd go to this column to see what it means. And it's good. It says, soon you'll be with your friends. Now, as Magi, the three kings were very skilled in dream interpretation. So when the dream came from God, they knew to listen to it, and they knew what it meant. The more clues we piece together about the three kings, the more the Bible story makes sense. Think about it. In the Bible, the three kings are guided by their knowledge of the heavens and dream interpretation. Just the skills we know the Magi were trained in. So thanks to the dream, the three kings returned home another way, without letting Herod know where Jesus was. The Bible tells us Herod slew all the children that were in Bethlehem, from 2 years old and under. In an underground cave near the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, you can see bones purported to be those of the innocents slain by Herod. Now, why include children up to the age of 2? If the three kings had reached Jesus shortly after his birth, as we've all been taught to believe, there would be no need to kill children as old as 2 years. Every baby under 6 months of age would do. But Molnar's theory shows us that the three kings didn't reach Jesus until he was over 8 months old. Besides, Herod didn't know exactly when he was born. So killing all 2-year-olds was just the kind of ruthless behavior we might expect of him. It's a very moving place, but we really don't know how old these bones are. If you look closely at them, you can see that many are adults. The long bones and crania are far too large and developed for young children. So how did Jesus escape? Joseph and Mary, warned of Herod's savage plan, fled into Egypt. They might even have taken Jesus, who was a toddler by now, to visit the pyramids and Sphinx.